What up, family? Get a new support of Mary Dash 20 Mary the Lead. Today is Sexy Saturday in my city, Chicago. April the 9th, 2022. It is 11:02 p.m. Over here, it is 10:55. And of course, 10 is my favorite number. Little games I play with myself. You know what I'm saying, with the time. Time is everything. I'm going to win regardless. This video is going to go out to Africa. All the different continents in Africa or whatever and stuff. I'm an American. Okay? And Americans were here before. A lot of people came over and migrated to my world, America. I'm in Chicago, and that I spell Shecargo because it is my city. You understand? A lot of people come and go. They get their money. They pillage the communities and rape the natives, and they do the most. You know the story by now. Same old song. All skin folk ain't kinfolk, but it's one nation under God, right? You got savages, and then you got the animal kingdom, and then, you got we the people for the people. And I say if you can walk and talk, then no matter what's on the inside of you, all that savagery mentality, then, this video is for you. Now, in Uptown, after I got railroaded May 31st, 2008 for so-called disarming a police officer, something I did not do, in Rogers Park, May 31st, 2008, because, people know who I am. They've been exploiting me forever, and I'm American best, I guess you can say. Oh, they made a lot of money. That's why I say I'm worth a zillion, and I know I am. You can chalk this up like I'm crazy or whatever the fuck you want to do and shit. You understand what I'm saying? But know one thing, when I die, we all die, because I never lose. Now, Jay-Z said this time is for the money. And he was born December the 4th. I picked this up off the bus. They put it in your face. And, people come over here and, set up shop. Coming to America 1, Coming to America 2. Art of War, you don't repeat it. Winnie Mandela got a street called Winniemac on Broadway in Uptown in my city, Chicago. These are different people taking over and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? It says misleading constitutional amendment in red. See, we the red people, like red, we different from Africans and stuff. They don't claim us and they don't like us, but they want our culture. They want to be like us. They want us to follow their trend or whatever. I did a couple of videos back in the day, about 8 years ago. Roger Park or Roger That, part 1 and 2. And it got probably a few views on it and stuff. They don't act like they don't know who I am. Okay, cool. Keep that up. And then guess what? When I die, we all die. I said CTA fails. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of stuff is in my name. Because my people wanted me to know, when I grew up that, I am somebody. Because they try to make me lesser than who I am. They got a movie called G.I. Jane out. And they wanted her to, be humiliated. This is why I guess Jada Pinkett Smith had a problem with Chris Rock talking about G.I. Jane 2 or whatever. Now, they gave me cancer in 2016 on the Cook County Jail psych ward trying to discredit me. Y'all know the story already if you've been following. If not, figure it out. And I keep my hair cut low. This hat right here is my design, but Tupac made it popular, and of course Tupac knew Jada Pinkett Smith, and you know when you're young coming up, people somewhat cool, and then money come involved and everything fall apart. I never had a new car a day at the spa or a real vacation, but people been raping my motherfucking ideas, legacy, me being the originator of rap music since the age of 8, 1975, and me standing up for myself and placing the Chicago Sun-Times newspaper at the age of 6 in 1973, and me giving my story to Oprah Winfrey, my child abuse rap at the age of 17 in 1984, and then The Color Purple coming out in 1985 based on my true story, and me giving her my story again in 1995 on 3 cassette tapes, front and back. And she was worth about almost $500 million at the time, and I asked for $2 million tax-free, not knowing my worth at the time. Now I know I'm priceless and worth at least a zillion. For real, priceless. A lot of movies came up off of me, and I pushed their narrative in the streets because I sold general merchandise for over 20 years and stayed relevant just as long as Oprah was on the air in my city, Chicago. She went off the air on my birthday, May 25th. In the year of 2011. At the time, I was in Milwaukee, and I came back from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. When I came back, homeless, of course, it was raining cats and dogs. I wanted to make sure that, I didn't mess this up or whatever and stuff. Real talk. So for the ones, the police, you see, 911, you understand what I'm saying? The so-called police, just take the zero out. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you're going to kill me, you understand what I'm saying? There's no, I'm not going by myself. Real fucking talk. So, a lot of people invested in my demise, and they've been trying to kill me. I've been poisoned 6 times. I was raped by 5 guys as a little girl, and to show how much they don't give a fuck, they came up with the restaurant, 5 guy restaurants. You understand? And at the time, I didn't know they was exploiting me like that because they kept me working like a Hebrew slave and stuff. And then I had to throw myself under the bus May 31st, 2008, pretty much, so I can see what's going on. My first ever YouTube video, November 2007 is when I did my first ever YouTube video, MAERE-MAK versus the Fat Black Oprah Winfrey. My second one was based on my child abuse rap that I gave Oprah at the age of 17 in 1984. And basically telling people how to deal with Native Americans. But of course, they don't care. They're just trying to get us to be consumers. And that's basically what all this here is about. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. See, everything trying to be black and white. They trying to take over my motherfucker continent. And they talking about $17 billion for, in Illinois for infrastructure. And then it says, this the part, it should be pissing me off. I ain't gonna lie. Let me see what it say right here. It says, from making a living to provide for their families in the state of Illinois, Governor Pritzker signed the SB-2408, which excluded black Section 3 companies from upcoming major clean energy construction projects. The governor allowed People Gas and ComEd, this in red, to raise our energy bills from $6.50 to $18. You know what I'm saying? I guess we paying for it and stuff. You understand? Native Americans and everybody else getting over like a fat rat. So they want to exclude us. They trying to eliminate the mom and pop stores because I've been selling general merchandise all my life, for real. But even as a brownie and a Girl Scout, I knew to keep the money and eat the cookies, or eat the cookies and keep the money. You understand what I'm saying? So you're not going to pimp me. They've been doing it, but they think they don't need me no more and stuff. And look, a gift is from God and a surprise to kill you. This is a baby roach right there. Now in Uptown, 915 West Wilson, you know, apartment 409, they put me in there, place called Breakthrough Urban Ministry, who stole all my real stuff I had in two suitcases or whatever, just took my shit. That's what they did. So-called church folks and shit. That's enough to kill you. Boy, I tell you, when a man robbed God, boy, they had bed bugs, roaches, mice, nasty as fuck. But at least they painted when I first went there. When I got here, 6210 South KIMBARK Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60637. You know, they didn't even paint this motherfucker. It took me almost 24 hours just to clean it up and shit, you know, as far as the, you know, surface nastiness and all that from the person who was here about 5 years. That's what they told me, the so-called manager, Steve. Said they was here 5 years. Now, I had cleaned up a little something, you understand, that I had left. I usually wake up and, you know, wash dishes or whatever and shit. A gift is from God and a surprise to kill you. There go a roach right there. There you go. See, I want you, I was, you see them? You see them? There you go right there. Now, there was no roaches here over 4 years ago, and I had washed the other one down the drain or whatever and shit. I was like, damn, I wish I would have, you know, put it in a cup or something. But God always shows up, and that's why I say a gift is from God, a surprise to kill you. Now, this guy upstairs, his name is Roach. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. And, you know, he had confronted me before on some bullshit, trying to, you know, intimidate me. It's a guy in 107. His fucking room is just filthy. 4 years ago, it wasn't no goddamn roaches here. It's more men in this motherfucker than it is girls and stuff. And a lot of people that, God dang it, look at it. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people that was here when I got here left. And when I first got here, this one lady said, don't talk to the people and stuff. And another person was like, here we go again. Like they play games with motherfuckers like this all the time. Now, people who, did you know roaches came from Africa? I just found that out today. And when I was at Uptown, I didn't realize that roaches could fly. Real fucking talk. And they said if you so I'll kill you motherfuckers just as quick as I killed this goddamn roach. Real fucking talk. Now, they said if you cut a roach head off, it'll last for about 9 days or a couple of weeks or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? And if you know, if they limbs fall off, they grow back and all that and shit. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. Now, I said all that to say, you know, I got my raid and shit. You understand what I'm saying? But they haven't done nothing in this building. They used to, you know, clean up around here and stuff. They don't do none of that shit no more. They used to put signs for motherfuckers to you know, spray and shit. You know, and I've been spraying, but it's getting worse and worse. And you know, I don't deserve this shit. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but a bunch of nasty ass, stinking ass men in this motherfucker trying to rape me one last time like doo-doo. Just like they did in the movie G.I. Jane, or they tried to and shit. You understand what I'm saying? See, this is all about revenge because my so-called if this video don't go through after 15 minutes and stuff, you know I'm telling the truth, and I'll just do another one. No, we ain't gonna take no chances because I killed that roach, and the gift is from God, and a surprise to kill you. So I'm gonna have to, you know, stop it before it get to 15. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but roaches come from Africa, nasty motherfuckers and shit. You know, they want to be like us, but don't want to do the right thing. So I'm going to do another one and I'll put the video with this one. I'll continue and shit because I ain't taking no chances. Because I know who I'm dealing with now. Bunch of stinking ass motherfuckers.